Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I have another Crossway book review for you. This is the brand new The Biggest Story Family Devotional. Now, many of you have probably seen The Biggest Story. This is a children's storybook Bible. So I don't have that personally yet, at least, but you can work through this family devotional without that book because there's something really cool that I can't wait to show you. But anyways, this is a cloth bound book. It is absolutely beautiful with some nice foiling details on it. And so let's jump right in. Number one, this is written by Douglas Sean O'Donnell. He is the Vice President of Bible Editorial at Crossway, and Kevin DeYoung also was the editor of this book. So we have some beautiful illustrations. This is done by Don Clark. I looked him up and he has some amazing art pieces and graphic design work that he's done. It's phenomenal, honestly. But his bright colors, nice for kids to look at. And each devotional day is going to have a beautiful page to see. So they have split up this family devotional into the parts of the Bible. So we have the Pentateuch, Genesis through Deuteronomy. And then we have history, Joshua through Esther, poetry, Job through Song of Solomon. Then we have prophets, Isaiah through Malachi, the Gospels, Matthew through John. And then we have Acts and Epistles, Acts and through Jude, and then Revelation. So they're going to split that up for you. And then each one of these is actually its own devotional, but you can have even more than that. It just matters on how you want to work through this family devotional. So there is 104 devotions, but what they've done here is there's a little introduction from Douglas Sean O'Donnell. I'm not going to read it for you, but there's different ways that you can use this devotional. One of the ways is if you just want a short 5 or 10 minutes for all ages. You could do dinner table devotions or right before bed, anything like that. You can pick one of the readings for each devotional and one of the questions and go through that. I will show you what that looks like in a minute. So that would be a quicker devotion. So that means you'd have, I believe there's 5 discussion questions per devotion. So you'd have over 500 devotions if you choose to do that. Longer evening devotions for older kids, this is probably between 30 and 40 minutes. It says families with older children may wish to do an entire devotion in one sitting, including all 5 Bible readings. If so, you might consider selecting a different reader for each reading and allowing them to take turns leading the discussion. And for all of these, you'll need this devotional, a full English Bible, and a device for watching the animated story. Over here, instead of using the animated story, they've used the Biggest Story Bible Storybook. So that's that storybook that I was talking to you about beforehand. But what's really cool is that they have the little QR code that you can scan for each devotional, and that's going to give you a video of exactly what the Biggest Story Bible Storybook shows and talks about. So it's going to do that whole story in an animation, which is really fun for many kids to see. There's also lines in the questions. So like here's story 1. And so it begins, this is Genesis 1 through 2. There's going to be lines where you can answer the questions or you can ask your own questions afterward. You can put your date in here so it can kind of be a memory keeper, and you can see how your children grow as you work through this. These are the little QR codes that you can scan. So all you do is you open, at least for an iPhone, you open your camera app. You're gonna just hold it above it, like hover it over, and it'll bring up this link. You just press the link on your phone and it'll bring you right to the video. So there are 104 videos. They're about 4 minutes each, and they are just eye-pleasing and really great for having kids or keeping kids' attention. So I have a 5-year-old, I have an almost 10-year-old. Next week he'll be 10. And then I have an almost 12-year-old. And I think this will be great for all of them. It says for ages 6 through 12, in case you're wondering. Some of these questions are going to be a little bit more deep for older kids, and you might have to walk through those with your younger kids. So you have the big picture, so kind of an overview. Then you have that video to watch, like about 4 minutes. And then you're going to have a couple different readings. So this is reading 1, Genesis 1 through 2, and then you're going to answer a question. Now, if you're just doing the short and condensed version, you could just do 1 question a day. But I don't think it's too much to do all of these. So then we have reading 2, Genesis 1:3 through 23. Answer that. And then at the end, after all 5 readings, you have a gospel connection and then a prayer. So that's kind of how this devotion works. Like I said, beautiful graphics to look at for your younger children. And then just some really good, solid questions to look at, think about, and answer. So 104 of these fun devotionals. They also have a ribbon marker. So if you're working through this, you can actually use that little ribbon marker to mark your place, which is always nice to have, especially when you can't find that bookmark. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I want to see that picture. A change of clothes. Anyways, nice bright colors. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is a brand new from Crossway. It is now available. So you have a good chunky book. There is, well, besides your little extra note pages, you have 415 pages of some good family devotional study. So I can't wait to start using this with my own family. I've already shown my 6-year-old some, or not a 6-year-old, she's 5. I've already started showing my 5-year-old some of the animated videos, and she was very interested in them. And I think my other 2 will like them as well, but not as much the video, but more so the questions and reading. So I think it has a large span for multiple ages. And I actually am going to be doing a giveaway for this. I got sent a second one by accident from Crossway, and I reached out to them, and yeah, they said I could do a giveaway with it. So I'm going to be doing that over on my Instagram channel. So make sure you follow me over there at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I'll be giving one of these out over there. So I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you've enjoyed this review, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.